Soviet has joined the undead horde. Jemiah underscore 4000 has joined the undead horde.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome everybody to the first session of the Citadel. Thank you, I love how it pronounces this. Thank you, Sylvia Tva, for joining the Undead Horde, and thank you, Jemiah 4000. Welcome. If you do not know me, my name is Kirill Artemia, and I will be your Undead Game Master for the evening. Tonight, we have our first session of the Citadel, set in the Yulon cinematic universe in the Age of Stars, about 1,000 years after the events of the Age of Titans. The sentient races have expanded into space, searching the stars in grand ships and navigating its expanse by tearing holes into the astral sea. The sentient races have spread far and wide, encountering various new species, advanced civilizations from other worlds. And getting into a little bit of mischief along the way, too. Tonight, we begin the story of 4, maybe 5, would-be spacefarers accused of crimes, whether real or fabricated. They find themselves on the prison ship Damocles, headed towards their fate on the Citadel, a massive exploration station at the edge of the known galaxy. What fate awaits them, only time and luck will tell. But for now, let us join our players and begin their stories. Hello.
Welcome
to
the
Damocles.
We tried, okay? That's what it matters.
All right. And so the evening has started. Hello, how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm good.
Good.
Very cold.
Vibing.
Hell yeah. I have also been very cold today. I actually had to turn up the heat in my place for once.
It is currently freezing outside, and I have the window open.
My shit ran from yesterday of like 70 degrees to 23, and it's just, I'm baffled.
Jeez.
A little pressed, actually.
So, the four of you, your fifth member, stuck in space traffic, find yourselves on the prison ship Damocles, a converted kind of exploration ship that is currently being used to transport prisoners of low to moderate danger. Why don't you all describe your characters for us and tell us why you're on this ship? Starting from left to right, the man in the mast helmet over there.
Hello. My character is Centurion. I'm a human from Typhon. I got caught with smuggling contraband goods, including like ridiculous amounts of shit. Just take that as your wildest imaginations. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm a pretty big engineer. That's about it.
Alrighty. Next, the hamster being possessed by the spirit of an undead ghost. Did I get that right?
Sure.
Close enough.
Quiver, tell us about you and your character.
Okay, my character is Imai. She is full name Independent Medical Artificial Intelligence. She is an android specifically made with the purpose of healing, and she is currently on this ship on 5 counts of manslaughter.
Jeez.
Yes. Rather,
She is an AI with RGB hair
very
and
nice.
copper skin tone.
A very conflicting backstory there. Next, my fellow vampiric brethren. In the adventurer's hood. Yes, you.
Hi, my Rosaria. My character is his human name is Nugget. He is a Shirin, which is a bug-like race, and he is currently I want to say incarcerated, for first-degree murder, which he may or may not have done. There's no proof one way or the other.
Very dandy bunch. And lastly, the icon of the trans community there.
Oh shit.
Why don't you? Oh, you look at your talk sprite and tell me anything else.
You know, it's
we
it's
all
only
see the
taken
pink
me until
hair.
right now that I've realized that the way that the artist did my sprite, it does look like I'm just the personification of the trans flag.
Yeah, you've got pink
And I don't
hair,
know why
blue
it's only
jacket, and a white
I've
shirt.
had this art for 2 years.
You are literally a trans flag, and you did not notice.
I didn't notice.
Oh my god. But tell us about your character.
Hi, I'm Sylvia, and I will be playing I don't know. I was about to say foreboding, but not really, not at all. I'll be playing the resilient, I guess, Camia Holt. Currently going by the alias Katz Holomia. I'm a Lashunta, which is a almost cockroach-like race, but more humanoid than anything else. Got a little antenna going on. And I was incarcerated for terrorism, vandalism of corporate property, destruction of corporate property, and unlicensed use of Class 5 explosives.
Sounds like my type of party.
I know, right?
Of course, the British would ban you for not having a license for that.
Look,
Okay,
okay,
Space
it's totally fine if you have a license to use one of the worst grade explosives. You know, but if you're unlicensed, oh, heaven forbid.
It is very interesting that our party consists of 2 murderers and 2 people handling explosives in dubious manners.
Correct.
Hey, it was not clear if I committed it or not.
Accused of, and there was no planning on this at all. I told all of them like separate, unless you guys did plan in the background. I didn't notice.
No.
I just told them
No.
to come up with why they were incarcerated, and we just happened to have two supposed murderers and 2 people handling explosives with a dubious intent.
Just the way the dice falls, my friend.
Then we have our 5th player, who is not with us at the moment. He is currently in solitary confinement on the ship, but we will see him later. Now, we open our scene with all of you being led down to the cargo bay by one of the security guards. You guys have gotten to know him fairly well. Specialist Gogrin. who is a rather, average size orc, which, given that he's an orc, he is very big, but he is about average size for his race. Let's see. He has led all 8 of you, including your 4 fellow prisoners up there, down here to the cargo bay. As he is leading you guys down there, you can hear the clack of his... Did I mix these guys up? Hold on. No. You guys can hear the clack of his weapons against his body armor. You know that, as is standard, he is carrying a baton and a pulsecaster pistol, both on his belt. The pulsecaster being an energy pistol that will knock you out when shot. But what is uncommon for him is that he is wielding a scattergun, which is a lethal shotgun type weapon. He is carrying while he is leading you guys down here. Our prisoners are all wearing rather utilitarian orange jumpsuits and fitted with small metal collars around their necks. These collars, when set off, will shock the person being worn. Everyone has been shocked at least once, whether for actually doing something against the rules or just because the guards wanted to prove something at some point. They're not fun. They won't kill you, but with enough repeated shocks, they will knock you out. And of course, they do go off on their own if they detect the use of magic or psionics. It seems like they've really thought of everything on this trip. And there hasn't been any successful attempts to resist the guards, whether it's by you or by your fellow prisoners up there. Right. You know the drill, convicts. You get 2 hours of recreation in the cargo bay. No touching the boxes. Unless they're those that are labeled for your use. Do whatever you want down here. Anyone starts anything, and I stop it. We've done this about 100 times now. Go wild.
Thanks. I'll make my way over. Right here. And just sit for a second.
One other important thing. There's some damage to solitary confinement. So our 9th prisoner will be coming down later for his recreation time. Well, the bots fix it. Play nice when he gets here.
Okay.
Have you met them?
Mate,
Yes.
we've all been on rotation on guard. Aye, but he doesn't talk much.
Imai just goes into a corner and sits down, like usual.
Damn, a whole bunch of socialites over here, aren't we?
Take a look at the person that just said that. Yeah.
We'll telepathically send a message over. Just, it is quite difficult to speak in your tongue, so.
As you go to do that, you get a light shock on your neck. And you take 3 shock damage.
Oh.
You know the drill. No psionics.
I find it hard to talk like this.
Tough cookies, Nugget.
This place is such a breath of sunshine, huh? Ugh.
How
gonna-
does one breathe sunshine?
Shit. It's an expression, Nimi. It means that they're not joyous. Or they are joyous in that matter.
Her head kind of tilts to the side before
Okay.
she just looks to the floor, just accepting the information as is.
Fuck. Where are the boxes around here?
So if you look farther up on the map, those two like kind of stretches near the four elves are where most of the boxes are stored. There's like occasional, like little like, small crates like left about in this area over here close to you guys that you're allowed to use for like whatever exercise. But up there is where most of the cargo is, including the crates of items that were confiscated from your ship, Centurion. Most of it, at least. The rats aren't there.
Okay, thank God.
Sir Cochrane.
Yes, Nugget.
A curiosity of mine. How much longer until we get to the Citadel?
We should be exiting the Astral Sea later today. And possibly 2 more days to the Citadel. Maybe
Thank
1.
you.
I want to pick up a box that you said that was scattered around over here.
Yeah.
And I want to see how far I can chuck it.
Alright, make me... Let's see. Let's take a look. So, full disclosure, chat, this is a system that I have never ran before, so we're gonna figure some stuff out today. Make me an athletics roll.
Okay.
An 8. You're able to chuck it. Like you pick this thing up. It's not that heavy, as most of the boxes are allocated for your use are ones that have been emptied, that were like used to carry ration sticks or stuff like that have been emptied over the course of your journey. And you're able to throw it maybe about 15 or so feet.
Okay.
Actually, nah. We'll say a solid 8 feet. It's the number of feet for your athletics check.
Okay. So it's like barely a square.
Yeah, just a little bit over a square. You lift it up and you kind of, and yeah.
I feel disappointed in myself.
Oh, you don't exactly have any of the ranks in athletics, so.
Yeah, really. Gorgon,
Yeah,
mind me again. I can be anywhere in this room, right?
you can.
Okay. I want to scooch on. Try to scooch on by the people over here. Like right past behind this one.
They kind of give you looks. They've all just been kind of like sitting around talking.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at what's on this side of the room right now. Like in terms of what like crates that I can make out of it.
Yeah, so looking around, you see various crates of food, munitions, spare clothing, stuff like that. There is one box one area that's kind of like locked up, that is labeled as contraband. Other than that, the munitions, the spare clothing, spare parts is what most of it is various like spare parts for the ship. Everything from like wires and like spare like computer chips for the various systems, shit like that. You see a disc for WinRAR in there.
Yes. I wonder if Emmy would like that.
No, you can ask her. She's just not paying attention right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and ponder for a moment of possibilities. Just gonna go over. Emmy,
Yes.
silent whisper. Do you have WinRAR?
Have many programs. What RimWar? What is it for?
It decompiles zip files.
Could potentially attempt to.
Makes all your dreams come true.
It'll let you play modded Minecraft.
Okay, I mean, do you know how to play modded Minecraft?
Or, sorry, the Age of Stars, square fabrication.
Yeah, square fabrication. Fax machine
What did you
noises.
tell her was over there?
A disc of WinRAR.
Yes, I said there is a disc of WinRAR, and if you have it installed,
We'll see for myself. Potentially find mother there.
if she's in a zip file, I assume.
They
I was
took
taking
my
this.
mother when I came on the ship. Trying to find her ever since. Have not.
Oh, kind of falls
And
silent.
she just starts going that way.
Just-
No further explanation.
After a second of like, oh, I feel bad now. I'm just gonna fall very slightly behind.
I'm a bit of a Sylvia enjoyer. Hello, welcome, Windsweep. Hey, Quiver, could you say something again real quick?
Yeah.
How's her volume now to me? Say more words.
1, 2, test.
Okay, cool.
Fitness Grand Pacer test.
The Fitness Grab Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic
Multi-stage capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it
Oh, God.
continues.
I've activated some sort of code.
Oh yeah, I've like read out the entire Fitness Grand Pacer test script a couple times. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah.
dog.
So, you get over there with Centurion, and yeah, you can see like there's like a box of parts that wasn't like fully closed, and you can see a floppy disk with a WinRAR on it.
I'm gonna try to get closer to it.
Yeah, you can get right up to like being in front of the box.
Where would the box be? Did I pass it? I don't see it here.
We'll say
With
that
me.
the box is here.
Okay.
That's cool as shit.
What, drawing a square?
You just read like how quickly that video was made. I'm just gonna stand right behind you. Watch.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the box to see if I find my mother.
Boy! Hands out of the cargo!
It's, you can't just take things.
She ignores it, keeps going.
You fucking no.
You feel a shock as you take two electricity damage. As your collar shocks you.
She's a woman on a mission. She'd keep going.
Emmy,
Oi!
get. I try to take.
Do I
Emmy.
find mom? Can I make like an investigation check?
Sure, make an investigation check. You only get one, though.
Okay, let's see. First time using roll 20. Give me a moment.
Oh, good. So there isn't an investigation check for this particular for Starfinder. So make me. Let's see.
Perception.
Yeah, make me just a perception roll. just a little bit above the profession check, the professions in your skill set. You do not. You're like going past like various like bits and bobs and parts and shit, and just kind of like mindlessly like scrolling through. It's like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Can I pull her
I like
out?
how that's my first roll.
Yeah.
How
First
have the
roll.
first, like, how have 4 out of the first 5 rolls been ones?
Unfortunately.
We
Now,
are
granted,
number 1.
3 of those
Oh, no.
were D4 rolls, not D20s.
True, and also Centurion did
I rolled.
get
An 8.
an 8.
Can I pull her out?
Are you resisting?
Mildly, yeah.
Oh, goddammit.
Make contested athletics checks.
Oh my god, I'm not good at athletics.
PvP!
Why'd you
All
do
right.
this?
We've already
Let's-
reached it.
Let's go! Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Athletics, cool.
You are easily pulled away in the strong hands of Centurion as he pulls you back from the box. Gogrin is pointing his pistol at you.
Can I choose to get in front
She's
of
still just looking at the box.
Can I get in front of Ivy? Know what you mean?
Are you trying to get between her and the guard?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah?
Essentially pushing them back. Like, pushing even behind where my space is. Like, essentially replacing one another. You know, that makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. She. I look at what?
Both of you, open your hands.
I put my hands up. Share nothing.
She doesn't understand what he's asking, so she just, like, takes them out of fists and has them at her side.
Show me your palms.
She does, but they're in front of her.
Oh, that's fine. That's exactly what he was asking. He's checking to see if you stole anything. He's not asking you to put your hands up. You, points to Ime. Back to the stairs. You. You're lucky this time. Both of you get.
Okay. I stare at him as I walk away. Backs up. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Ivy. Are you, that was dangerous as shit. What are you doing?
Mother could have been in box. Needed to find.
Yeah, yes, but there's a time and place for doing those things. You gotta. I look over to see if Gorgon's like listening out.
He kind of gives you guys an eye, but he is like he's keeping a watch over everybody, especially the 4 elves, since they're still up there by the cargo.
Okay, so they're not paying. There's a time and a place. You can't just do it in front of people like that. Especially when they have our shit.
She just kind of stares at you.
It's like I can picture just like one blink and then the other, like one eye and then the other.
Oh my god, the frog blink.
Yeah. Oh. It's turning kind of slightly face palm, just like ugh. Kind of sits down next to.
What about Kamiya and what are you guys doing?
Nugget is like watching the action unfold, but otherwise keeping relatively silent.
I think Cats pipes up and is a bit like, well, 2 of us just got zapped, and it's only been what, 5 minutes? It's a new record. They're just watching all of this unfold, not really wanting to catch the bad side of Gogren.
Yes.
All right. You guys continue your recreation time for about another half an hour before you feel the ship kind of lurch a little bit, lurch forward, then back, then forward again, before smoothing back out on its flight path.
What was that?
I think Katz walks up to Gogren and is like, "Is everything okay? Was that anything we should be concerned about, or?"
No, that's the ship exiting the Astral Sea. We've reached the sector of space the Citadel is in.
Oh, lovely. Great.
Shit. Look at Yumi. We gotta find a way out of here.
Not meant to find way out. Meant to go to capital to be punished for crimes.
You don't want to escape? You don't want to just get out of that punishment?
I do.
Well, we need to find a way out of here. They'll fucking chop you up.
Won't leave without Mother.
We'll get... If your mother's on the ship, we'll get her out.
She nods. Then we'll escape.
But how is the question, is what I'm trying to figure out. If we can get into that cage, you know, the locked up area, if you noticed it when we're passing, we can get to the cargo that was there, that I had on my previous ship. Certain there's something in there.
How do you propose we do that? We are constantly under watch.
But you may be right. But we're... How many people?
She starts counting them out with her finger.
1.
Then looks back at you. 1 human.
Shakes his head. We're a lot of people. We're a lot, right? There's at least like 6 of us here. There's only 1 person.
8 total life forms, 1 of which is AI.
Exactly. As I was glancing, by the way, did I notice that like what it was locked by? The cage.
So you definitely see some familiar crates to you. And then there was the contraband box, which is like the stuff that was taken from each of you personally when you entered the ship. Or when you were arrested.
Yeah. You said it was locked. Is it just like a normal padlock, or is it like a...
It's like a metal safe. Kind of.
Yes. Someone could possibly crack that safe up there. Maybe we should ask the other 2, or even the people that are up at the cargo.
I just asked the guard, "Hey, can you open this box?"
Hey, guard, can you open this? Go.
I could. Will you?
Would they
Fuck no.
cooperate?
That's one hell of a persuasion check, my guy.
Yeah. If I had something to craft to pick it, to essentially shimmy it, I might be able to. I wanna.
Not time or place to go rifling through items. You said so.
You're correct. I wanna. I have an idea.
Maybe at night.
No, we won't be here at night. I want to ask the other, see what they say. I get up and move over to Nugget and Kratz. I think that's your name. How do you spell? How do you say cats? Hey, listen. I come up. I bring him in pretty close.
You're right next to the.
I know, and I'm whispering. My best to whisper. Because
Rather than move us somewhere, you want to bring us in close.
Nope. Come here. We're buddying now. I'm double down on this.
I think when you grab,
Just
are you
looking
like
at you a little
grabbing
while.
like Cats and Nugget and bringing them in like physically?
No, like kind of like I'm trying to put my hand on both of your shoulders, kind of deal.
Yeah,
both
Also,
I
like,
think.
to
but I'm not
like,
trying to
Nugget is
pull, I'm just-
absolutely like 7 feet tall, so he has to like lean down.
Yeah, there's no resistance with it. I'm not like
Wait, hold
like,
on.
huddling you.
Nomad, how tall is Centurion?
5'7".
You're going to have to grab both of our shoulders and pull us down.
How tall is Kamiya?
Cats is like 6'4", I think.
So instead, I'm going to grab both your shoulders and lift myself up.
Oh my god!
All right.
I think when you do that, Cats goes incredibly hesitant for like a second, and then has to basically calm themselves down and be like, "Right, you got to pretend that you've done human contact before. Just breathe."
After doing that, I kind of just like give up on the idea of doing like the shoulder thing since it's really hard to maintain something like that, and just get back down and be like, okay, listen. And I like kind of inch in closer to kind of gesture these two to kind of huddle around. Instead,
I lean down.
okay. You and I, you three both know that we can't go to this place, the Citadel. Yeah,
Well, that is where they're sending us.
but we can't. We can't go there. They'll fucking have our heads. I'm
Speak for
whispering.
yourself.
He'll have our heads regardless.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, what's your alternative?
we fucking do something to bust us out. There's like
Pixworld _the_owl
there
has
is
joined
the stuff that's
undead
in
horde.
that storage room is enough to get us out of this place. I guarantee it. But I need a way in. And I need a distraction.
If you are not aware, we are unarmed, and this one is armed.
Alright, listen, I didn't say they have to beat him. We have these collars, that's another issue.
It is quite the issue.
Distraction is all I need. Unless you guys are sneakier and know your way around taking things.
I know a lot about. Never mind. But this sort, like breaking in places, not my style.
I look over to Cats.
I will agree. There is no profit to be had in sneaking around.
All you're gonna get is yourself locked away in solitary confinement with God knows what's in there.
Centurion size. Alright, fine.
If you wish to probably find somebody, those elves over there seem to be restless.
I look up at the elves.
They're all still kind of just like sitting around, like quietly chatting with each other. They seem really relaxed.
I see. I haven't really talked to those guys. It's a problem. So talking about a breakup, they could be snitches. I could be put in solitary confinement myself. I just ask.
Well, what makes you think that we're not? Why trust us so quickly? You've
I
only known
don't-
us for a bit.
I don't know. No,
I think you asked me for like an extra bit of pudding once. That's like the extent of the conversations that we've really had.
Yeah, because you're the only one that gets pudding.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Listen, they
Wait, you guys don't get pudding?
No.
no.
So that's why you are. That makes a bit more sense now.
Great.
I'm
Sam just
pretty
has to.
sure I've got
I mean,
the same
I
passion.
don't know why they give me pudding. I guess they must just really like me. I don't know. Maybe if you tried not breaking out so much, they would give you pudding.
Sen looks at him with the "Is this the person I'm really trying to break out with?" kind of look. And just, all right. Listen, if you see an opportunity, how about this? Try to get something for us. Find something.
As you guys are talking about this, you hear a commotion.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Hold on, I need to add him in. Hello, Ricky.
Howdy doody, gang. How we doing today?
We're
No,
gaming.
no.
imagine what comes down. Howdy doodly.
I know what's coming, and that makes it. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Oh.
As you guys are talking, you hear a commotion. As something massive is coming down the stairs.
I turn around. Hey, what the?
I
was-
told you. Our solitary confinement prisoner was coming down for recreation, so that they could fix his cells.
I lean into Centurion. Well, there's your distraction.
As a bear walks in, covered by not one, not two, but 3 guards, all packing lethal munitions. A group of 3 Vesk guards. One of them carrying a heavy sonic weapon, and the other 2 carrying, what do they have? Pulse caster rifles. Krim! Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about your character and why you've been arrested? Ricky?
I'm still here. My connection keeps seeming to drop. I wonder why
right.
that is. I might have to reset my router in a second. But,
Oh,
but
fuck.
I was, yeah. But I was just walked in, correct?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, your character, and why you were arrested.
Oh well, if I, I'm trying to see who's closest to me because he's a shy, big, large, 10-foot bear man.
So you've got 4 guards around you, 3 of them being the ones that escorted you down here, and one that's the 3 that escorted you down here are Vesk, lizard people. There's Gogrin, who is an orc, who was already down here, and then Amai, I believe, would be the closest, the android.
Oh, the android. He gives he seems a bit glazed, if you would say, as if something is blocking him, something has clouded his judgment a little bit. However, ever the polite bear, he does give a small wave to the closest person, the robot that's just next to him, and you hear him give a little curt hello.
She stares back.
I said is just in awe at what he's just seen come barreling down the stairs.
Gogrin.
Hearing the
are-
noises of
Oop, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, hearing the noises of excitement from somebody's reaction, the bear, and not knowing how to approach this hurt android, bear's not sure what to do. He's in a pickle. He hasn't had to interact with people in a very long time. How are you?
Fully charged.
I am happy for you. He turns to the guards. The guards don't give him any help. They're fucking guards. He looks over at the larger group of people. Is he allowed to walk over there towards them?
Yes. Grim, you have the usual full access to the cargo bay. Remember not to touch the secured cargo. Gorgon, you are relieved. We will watch over the prisoners. Right. And he makes his way.
You could stay in the cargo hold, just don't touch the cargo.
Well, hello there to the rest of you.
Hi. You take it so.
Hello.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If it's alright, can my character recognize one of the guards?
Actually, this is a very specific thing. Yes, hold on. I do have it in here which one of them you would know.
Because I have a reason why.
Ah,
If you've got which.
yes, Specialist Drunga, the female Vesk on the left,
was so hoping.
is one of the ones that you had bribed. She actually currently has so I have it written in here which ones you've bribed. Specifically, let me find them, because it's Drunga from Zorgatz's squad, and then it is Specialist Elwyn Quinn Mayer from who is one of Gogrin's fellows under Mizno. Elwyn
I
is
need to
an
make notes.
elf.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so scroll down. Damn it, there's no just space for basic notes. Okay, so
Those are the two guards that you have bribed.
okay. Thank you. I'll keep that in my bio. I'll just treat that as my notes. Sweet. Cats waves to Junga, just goes, hey, could I just talk to you for 2 seconds?
Yes, cats.
I'll
she'll
meet
just kinda
Junga
walk-
over here.
Oop.
Yeah.
What is it?
Are we still on for our card game tomorrow, or are we going to postpone that because we're getting to the Citadel?
We will not be able to play cards tomorrow, as
Damn
you
it.
will be in your new life then.
So we are arriving tomorrow then, or today.
Hopefully late today.
Ah, wow.
And Grogan just lied to us.
Will you be joining us on the Citadel, or do your duties remain here?
That depends on... Hold on. That depends on if Admiral Lanesh offers a better salary than Captain Nanwolin.
Right. Well, in that case, I hope to see you around the Citadel. I'd hope that a fortress as strong as that can afford to pay better than, well, no offense, but a bit of a shithole of a prisoner cargo ship.
I hear the Admiral pays well, but prefers soldiers and retirees from the Navy over standard sailors.
Please, they'll be familiar with my mother's work. Great. Well, sad to hear that I won't be able to play cards with you, but hopefully I'll see you around if you do get recruited onto the Citadel.
See you around, hola mia. And she kind of gives you an odd wink. It's with her inner. It's with her inner eyelid. So she's still looking the entire time, but
It's just a subtle, like slightly fuzzy looking eye.
yeah.
Wink. That's so weird. Okay. And I'll just I'll give her a little head nod and walk away.
For context, because you would know this, you paid Drunga 600 credits over the course of this journey.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Were we like listening to any of that?
Were you?
I would imagine that because Drunga wouldn't want to get fired, it would have been pretty hush. The whole.
Oh yeah, I mean Drunga was whispering to you. If the rest of you wanted to try to listen into that, could have. You can.
I'm too worried about the fucking bear in front of me.
I feel like that's a pretty good distraction.
Nugget is also fairly distracted.
For a minute, realizing the fact that this fucking bear isn't actually like trying to maul my face off.
I would never do any such thing.
I'm actually gonna have some gears are turning in my head, essentially. So, you come here often? I'm speaking the crib.
No. Been locked in solitary confinement for... He looks off to the side as if to figure out how long he has been here. A while.
Your journey has been about 3 months so far.
A while.
Right.
So, why are you here?
Official? Do you want it officially, or do you want it in my words?
Whatever way is comfortable for you, my friend.
I was pinned with essentially smuggling shit that I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, I see.
Wasn't my fault.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Said was not my fault.
Understandable. We do all make mistakes in the grand scheme of things. Pray tell, what were you, delivering?
Look left, see if anyone's listening, any of the guards. Look right. He's probably already doing it anyway. About, what do you want? The most egregious or the least egregious?
Most egregious?
About 12 kilos of C4.
Oh, well. A lot of explosives. Must have been a safety hazard.
That is surprising that is the most.
Yeah, can cats overhear that?
Sojourner, are you talking quietly?
Pretty quietly, yeah.
Also, I would say the other thing in your list would be, given just the stats of those items, much more egregious.
Oh yeah.
The second to last item on your list.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna mention. Let them be surprised.
Lest I recall, C4 is a very staple Very stable compound.
Yeah, but when
Still, in large quantities, it can be quite dangerous.
usually the only thing I will say is when one explosion go off, things that are considered stable don't become stable. Let's just say that.
My tribe never really dealt with explosives. Much too messy.
Got that right.
Personally, I have only dealt with them in a hypothetical sense.
And then, as I'm thinking about this, light bulb goes off in my head. Hey, listen. We're about to be into this fucking citadel to have God knows what happened to us. Would you say you would be in to help me with a little bit of something?
Regards to what?
How much? Judging by the fact I look up and back. No offense, a bear.
None taken.
Want to put on a distraction for me so I can possibly find a way to get out of this fucking scrap heap. I know we just met and everything, but
Personally, I am content here for the time being. I'm not sure if I would jeopardize that for a stranger.
Centurion's the only one that wants to break out.
he sits there for a moment. He's just like, God fucking damn it.
I am fed, and the crime that I committed was done in right of mind. I have no qualms with serving it out.
Hertz walks over and just leans into Centurion and says, just FYI about your whole escaping this ship thing. We are going to the Centurion, to the Citadel even, later today. You don't have, like, a week to plan or whatever. Like, we will be locked away in there tomorrow.
Yes, which is why I need to get out now.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Seeing as almost everyone has been just in the same area, is anyone paying attention to me?
For the most part, no.
Huh.
The only one who was kind of ticked at you was Gogrin, and he's gone.
So I could theoretically sneak out if I so chose.
Well, you couldn't sneak up the stairs, no. Sergeant Zorgaz is sitting there and will, like by the stairs and will notice you if you try to go upstairs. Unless you attempt to sneak.
Doesn't seem smart to do right now, though. I'll stay put for now. Try not to make noise.
So, as you guys are, Centurion is desperately trying to find somebody to help him with an escape plan, you begin to notice that, like, you can just barely hear something and it's getting louder and louder. And you realize it's over the loudspeakers of the ship. Goblins cut in, goblins fight, stab the dog and cut the horse, goblins eat and take by force! And at the end, it is almost a roar as you hear several explosions go off around the ship. The wall.
Everyone else heard that, right?
The
Not
wall
me.
behind Zorgaz explodes. As several goblins charge in. You can hear many other explosions across the ship, including those from the other side of the cargo bay. And any who look... Hold on while I zoom out the map a little bit. will see 4 more creatures coming in the other side of the cargo bay. 2 small little purple things, each holding many guns in their 6 arms, and 2 more goblins. At this, the elves, who were all just casually chatting, all get up, whooping, and begin to run towards the far side.
Well, Centurion, looks like somebody beat you to the punch.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stay behind me, friends. And I now have. I'm quite large. You are quite small.
The goblins quickly grab Sergeant Zoragaz. 2 of them grabbing him, while the other 2 strap grenades to his armor and toss him out of the ship.
That was just gratuitous.
Shortly later, you hear several explosions.
Even get over here now!
Okay, can I move?
Oh, absolutely.
Or do we roll initiative?
Well, you guys don't have weapons at the moment. And the goblins aren't attacking you.
Oh.
Fuck.
Goblins race it, goblins jump, goblins slash it, goblins bump!
We mean no harm, goblins.
Can we use spells at all?
If you were to use spells, your colors would go off.
We need to run to the...
Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Katz goes over to Krim and is just like, Krim? Was it? Yes?
That is I.
You see that big box over there? And points to the giant box labeled contraband.
I do.
Do you think you can get it open, with the whole sort of distraction going on right now? I think it would be a good time to get it open.
Krim takes stock of the situation. I could try. Where's the big box exactly? This big box?
It's the purple square up there. As you guys are talking, the goblins and the guards are exchanging gunfire and grenades. And the elves quickly run up to the other group, who then make their way off of the ship.
30?
Like, if we're gonna get this done, let's go.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I do see
He's just following Krim.
You see Krim move at a speed that you would have not expected from a bulky bear. As he reaches the purple box, would I need to roll some sort of check to get this box open?
Yes, roll me an athletics check if you're attempting to break it open. Or, otherwise, if you had you could, find a bit of metal and try a sleight of hand to get it open.
You could
try to pick it, maybe?
a strength check.
I mean, athletics is a strength-based check.
Oh, is it?
What if I use a claw to try to jimmy it open? Can I roll sleight of hand under that pretext?
I will allow it.
Alrighty. Sleight of hand it is.
With a 10. So it does take you a little while to get it open. Maybe, about a minute of, wriggling your claw in there. But you will eventually get it open. For the most part, on things that, you guys have a reasonable chance of being able to do, a roll will not determine whether you can do it, but how long it will take you to do it.
You see this large bear hunch over, pop out claw, and begin to jiggle it in the lock. Analog tumbler. I can simply press the pin's correct position. I should be able to, and then after a few seconds, tens of seconds of jiggling, you hear the pop as the crate cracks open. There we go.
What?
Has all of our contraband in here?
Yes, in that box is labeled in almost like police label bags, is all of the things that were taken from you.
Fuck.
Oh, this does me no good.
I wait for everyone else to take what is theirs. and at the very end, I retrieve my fried motherboard from the contraband.
Yes.
While that is happening, Eva can take a glance at me pulling an arm out of the robotic
You all
arm.
have interesting pieces of contraband. You see Krim pull out sort of standard set, some the most interesting thing I think here would be a small computer.
Is it like a data pad?
It's just a very small computer. So yeah, you can see it as a data pad, a cell phone, however you'd
Yeah,
like to imagine a mini computer.
Katz goes, "No way, I have one of those too!" And just like from underneath the orange jumpsuit pulls out a data pad.
Don't think
I
I
also-
was supposed to have one of those now.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. They never actually took anything off me. It's so weird, right? Anyway, and Katz just goes rummaging through other people's contraband to see what they can find.
Krim
hear-
scratches at his neck. The collars are still in place, however.
You hear several explosions, and as you look back, both of the guards are dead.
No!
Oh, fuck.
And the goblins are cackling as they leap back out of the ship. They don't have jetpacks on, by the way. They just jump out.
Is this like 40k like orcs moment where it's
raid.
just like, if I believe I can breathe in space and make it back to our ship, it will happen.
They were wearing basically fish bowls on their heads.
Great.
We love to hear it.
Emmy's going to rifle through their persons to see if she can find any switch that would like get the collars off.
Absolutely. So on Specialist Brev out there, you find a couple things. He's got a baton, a pulsecaster pistol, his pulsecaster rifle, the remote for the collars, and 80 creds.
I take everything.
Absolutely. I'll send you a screenshot of the weapons that you got off of him. So
I do the same over here.
Oh, you took it.
You find the same weapons. You actually see that Drunga is just barely alive. Just give me 1 second.
I want to go.
So over in general chat, these are the weapons that you find on the guards. On Drunga, you find so the same weapons, another remote for the collars. You find a 30 cred chip and a 600 cred chip.
I take everything.
Now the remotes, you can use them to deactivate the collars. You can also use them to activate them.
Okay. I put them in my pockets. Do I have pockets in this?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you got your outfit through the contraband if you had an outfit on.
Did you find something
I
for the
was
collars?
assuming.
They're also
hand
each
over a rifle to the bear.
Oh, the bear takes it and awkwardly holds it. I am not one for guns.
I am. Give me
Find
that shit.
someone who is.
They are also each wearing an S-Tech light armor suit, Mark 1.
Did you find the bear passes off the gun to? I didn't see who asked specifically.
It was Centurion.
Centurion. He gives the gun to the tiny Centurion man, and he goes back to Ema. Did you find anything for the collars?
Only to activate, not to deactivate.
May I? He holds a large paw out for the device.
Will you activate?
No, not activate. I wanted to see if there was a mechanism to allow us to remove collars.
She stares at you for a moment before hesitantly dropping one of them into your hand, not the other.
Can I give it? Do I need to roll a check of any kind to examine it, or?
No, you can see very obviously that there is a button for deactivating the collars.
Interesting. He presses this button.
Yeah, your collars deactivate.
Wonderful. As it deactivates, he puts a hand to the collar, and a spark, obviously of magic, goes off. Purple technological energy pulses throughout the collar, and the wires of it seem to fray, and the components of it seem to break down into scrap-like material. He then pulls the scrapped collar off, and does he have pockets? Do we? I didn't hear the confirmation on that. Do we have pockets?
Yeah, the prison uniforms have pockets.
He slips the junked collar into his pocket. Do you need help getting yours off as well?
I cannot believe you made a Technomancer bear. This is great.
I love this so much.
She stares at you and then slowly nods.
If I may.
Oh, I realized I didn't repeat this. Oops.
He reaches out. He doesn't take the control from her. He simply palms her hand in his larger hand and presses the button for her, letting the collar disengage with a satisfying chunk.
I'd say, like, while this is going on, Nugget is like methodically like putting on his armor.
Absolutely.
Oh, was there a hole in the ship, by the way? The goblins didn't seem to make a closing of that hole, did they?
No, there is still, in fact, a hole to the ship. So starships have this very convenient, almost ex machina like bubble of air, like, ozone around them, allowing the things to keep breathing. There is a system that if was destroyed, that would stop working. But yes, there are 2 holes in the cargo bay.
I see. But there's still, like, gunfight and everything. The holes may not take priority right now. There's no other goblins, though. Luckily.
You do hear fighting going on above in the upper decks of the ship.
Oh, yeah, and Drunga is still technically alive, correct?
Yes, Drunga is alive.
So
Okay, now that I have my abilities again, I'm going to heal Drunga.
Absolutely.
Are you sure that he what?
Primary objective, heal.
The guard only doing their job. And due to their distraction of the goblins, they allowed us to regain our items of choice. He says, specifically looking at the 2 people who stole more.
I didn't steal shit.
Okay, so I can use 1 resolve point to heal. How much would I be healing, though? This is the first time I do it.
That should be somewhere in your class deal. Let's see.
Do I make like a medicine check? Or what do I do here?
It's your healing touch. No, is it your healing touch are you using, or where is this in the Mystic page?
You can heal yourself and your allies. You can spend 1 resolve point to channel this energy. Healing yourself with channeled energy is a move action. Healing an ally you touch is a standard action. Okay, 2d8 hit points. Okay, yeah, 2d8 hit points.
Yeah, what feature is that under?
Healing channel, 1st level.
Is that a spell?
No, it's just a feature. Instead of using a spell, I'd be using resolve points.
Okay, I don't know why I'm not able to find it on the Mystic sheet.
It's under the healer subclass.
Oh, that's right. It's your subclass. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, so 2d8.
Would I roll that, or would you?
You roll it.
Okay.
Absolutely. So Drunga comes. Oh my god. Oh no, that's not her voice. You saved me.
Before he even finishes, they even finish their sentence, Imi immediately walks away.
Wait. Did you only take Drunga's rifle, or all of our
I took
guns?
everything.
Where are my...
I look at I put on my gas mask and I cock the gun with a nice little.
No. We don't have to do anything violent to each other.
Oh,
The ship is obviously under attack.
I ain't looking for you, my guy.
Kat shouts over to Drunga. Drunga, if you want me to double your pay, make sure we get out of here alive.
Well,
I stare and it holds.
considering I do not seem to have the first payment anymore, that seems obvious.
Yeah, I don't control the bot. Sorry about that.
Oh, I see. You two know each other. It is good to make friends.
Not much I can do without weapons, but...
Was there a weapons container in the cargo hold?
There are munitions, so like ammunition for ship weaponry, but there's not necessarily like a gun storage down here. But Drunga does go over.
Would either of you with the remotes to take off the collars? Would you be so kind as to remove wine?
Are they not all removed?
I thought it was only the two.
The way they were talking, they only removed their own collars.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I would like that done as well. Thank you.
Can I remove Sen's collar now that I know how to do it?
Yeah, absolutely. I just think
Okay.
it's really funny that I told you immediately that you could use it to deactivate, and then you said no.
No,
you can't
I
use it."
heard activate. I only heard activate.
Okay.
You cut out for me.
Krim will help the little roach.
Sen just doesn't even notice it fall off, and you just like kind of falls. The collar kind of just falls to the ground with a big chunk.
No.
Whoever like removes Nuggets, you feel a telepathic message. Just thank you.
You hear a telepathic message back. Well, welcome.
Sen.
I also help out the other, less roach-looking roach.
I like to let you know the time of Peter.
Why, thank you.
I look over at what Drunga's doing.
I'll take Crouch. I think
You
I kind of deserve it.
recognize the crate that she has gone over to.
Oh. Is this the one that I think it is?
It is. We were bringing some of your smuggled goods to the Citadel. I will open it up and supply them to you if you promise not to use them on us.
I look at Drunga. Fine. You have my word.
Honestly, the nature of your arrests were a bit circumspect. And out here in the middle of nowhere space, laws are a bit looser. We make it back to the captain, and I'm sure we can work something out for you all.
I'm sure he'll most appreciate being kept alive.
Sen nods.
Fine. And Drunga will finish opening up the crate. She puts in a code into it and takes out 6 objects. You can each add 1 tier 8 frag grenade to your inventory.
What?
The Centurion
then.
chuckles. Yes.
Centurion, you were handed an infant bog rat.
My boy!
And Drunga then pulls out a flamethrower.
I look at Dunga. You can keep that one. Sir. Okay.
Let's take back the ship.
Agreed.
Would it not be more efficient to leave ship if we have an escape pod?
Where do you think the escape pods are? You would need to go up a deck. And there are probably more up there.
She nods.
Plus, any escape pods would likely be shut by the pirates.
Alright.
We cannot take an escape pod, then must hunker down and defend our current ship. Yes.
That's the plan, bucko.
As a guard, you should know where best to do that, so I'm just gonna follow you.
We have to keep them defended. They seem definitely worse for wear, judging the fact that they got shot.
Is there any large bits of scrap or metal plating by the holes?
Yeah, absolutely. There's, yeah.
Any that are around the size of the holes?
Not really the size of the hole. It was a bunch of, like, very small explosions all kind of chained together that opened up the hole.
Blew most of it to smithereens. Are too small of fragments.
But there are some sizable pieces. There's just not any, like, of, like, the probably 8-foot by 8-foot area that was opened up. Why, what are you looking for?
Nothing. I was seeing if I could cover the hole at least for a little while, but it would be outside of my means.
Oh, yeah, no.
Alright.
Let me add a flamethrower to her inventory.
Which weapon did you give me, by the way? Crime?
Oh, it was a laser rifle off the guard. It should be in the general chat off the list.
Yeah, it was the Pulsecaster rifle.
Okay.
Add an Ifrit, because I will need to do this. So she has an Ifrit flamethrower, and go and use this time to add whatever weapons you need to your inventories as well. Well, to your attacks, because you'll need it.
Does the heavy wrench actually have an attack thing, or is it just a heavy wrench?
It's a heavier wrench. You can stat it as a club if you want.
Okay, I'll look into it. Probably won't use it for now.
Are there any weapons left, or?
So there were 2 rifles, 2 pistols, and 2 batons, and the flamethrower that she has.
Were both of the rifles taken up?
Sen has one, I have the other.
And both pistols?
Yes.
Damn.
So you have both pistols, Eva?
Yeah. No one's asked for them.
Oh. Could I get a weapon, please?
No.
Oh. Fine, I don't need one anyway.
You give one of them. You should give one of them a pistol at least. It's definitely going to be outgunned
Why?
here. More pew pew towards things up ahead. More firepower.
She turns to the other person in our group. I forgot his name.
Nugget?
Nugget, yeah.
Nugget.
Do you require pistols?
Hold on.
Alright, pistol.
I saw you light up. I just don't know if. Like I see it. Like I see
Yeah,
you
I
trying to
can't hear
talk,
you.
but we can't hear you.
Obviously, Nugget doesn't require a pistol.
Damn.
Yes or no?
Well, Ruse's mic isn't working, so technical difficulties. Please stand by. Ah,
So, if I'm reading this correctly,
Rose says I gave my rifle to Cat's Pulsecaster.
Okay, so do you need any other ones?
I'm good. I
for
get
Ruse.
handed this rifle and I'm like, well, this
Ruse.
is slightly better than a pistol. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
for
does Ruse need another gun?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry.
You can pretend like your character thought I was speaking to her, though.
In the meantime, when I'm doing
I'll-
this,
yeah.
Nugget has his
Two-
knife, alright.
understand this list. That's a 2d6 plus 2, or is that a further damage?
No,
of
that is
Pulsecaster?
that is her stats. So the Pulsecaster rifle does 1d6 of damage.
1d6.
Yeah. The damage mod is her damage mod. I believe you add your dex modifier to ranged weapon attacks and damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
I believe. Let me double check that real quick. 240, I want to say. Damage. If your attack hits, you deal damage. Damage first reduces a target's stamina points, then its hit points. In most cases, the type of weapon determines the amount of damage, etc., etc. When you hit with a melee or ranged weapon, or thrown ranged weapon, add your strength modifier to your damage roll. However, do not add your strength modifier to that of grenades and non-thrown ranged attacks. Okay, so you don't... Okay. So you normally don't add a damage modifier to guns and grenades.
Okay. So it's just 1d6. Got it.
That was something I got wrong. I'll
yes.
for the future.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you add your dex modifier to the attack roll, but not to the damage.
Gotcha.
As well as your basic attack bonus.
Okay, well, since I have 2 pistols, I hand one over to Nugget anyway.
Alrighty.
Get
Nugget now has a pistol. Pulsecaster pistol.
Alright. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
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 But if you're saying something now, we can no longer hear you.
Hello? Bruce?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Got a
Very good.
pistol.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, we all have a weapon now.
Let's go.
So Drunga leads you guys back upstairs up to area 13.
Ah, I see.
And she says, I hear enemies upstairs. They are likely sieging the captain in the bridge. Reveal area. And I will move the map for the viewers. So you can hear that up the stairs, you can hear the chittering and squeaky yells of the little purple aliens and more goblins.
Can I roll to see if I can figure out, by the sounds, how many there is up there?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
Gotcha.
just to confirm, Crim can fit up the stairs because the stairs aren't 2 blocks. He could squeeze up there.
You are able to squeeze up the stairs, yes.
17.
17. Yeah, there's definitely 5 guys up there, and you can hear the sounds of the other crew members a bit fainter. They're another level up.
Yes.
So, yeah, you can definitely hear like at least 5 distinct enemy voices.
Do you relay that to the group, or?
Yeah, I do relate that to the group. There's at least like 5 of those fuckers up there.
Kami, are you following everybody?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to work out bloody weapon specifications in this goddamn hard to read character sheet.
All good.
Roach.
Nugget, as you get... Oh, hold
there.
on. Shit. Yeah, as you get there, we're gonna roll initiative. And everyone remember to select your token when you go to roll initiative. Oh boy. First combat.
So I left click the token first, and then
Yes, you would want to see the 3 colored circles at the top.
Yep.
the bar 1, bar 2, bar 3.
Which one do I roll of the 3 colored circles?
No, you go into your character sheet, and
Okay.
then you should see an INIT initiative roll.
Yeah, and there's like a
near
little
the top
dice next
on
to it.
the right-hand side.
I kinda... Why is it not letting me open my character sheet now? What? Oh.
Oh,
Why are people
there
getting
you go.
point stuff?
It should
Like-
be in journal. You go to Crim.
Yeah, no, I can open it now. I had it minimized and it wasn't letting me unminimize it. So I just closed it and opened it again.
And the .02 and all that stuff is dexterity show, so it helps breaks tiebreakers.
Oh.
There it is.
Did you have Crim's token selected when you did that?
I definitely had him selected at one point.
Do it again with the token selected, and I'll change your roll to the 19.
Yeah. There he goes. There we go. Okay, it worked this time.
Alrighty. So Crim, you are first as you see Nugget going up the stairs, and then you hear a collective "Get him!" There are 3 small little purple boys with 6 arms. One of them, 2 of them are each holding 3 pistols each with their 6 arms, and then this one is holding a. Let's see, what is he holding? What is Lieutenant Borby holding? Oh yeah, he's holding a big fiery sword. The goblins are holding more grenades.
Old little Nugget. He puts a paw on Nugget's shoulder as he steps past him.
oh God!
Things like this tend to be able to be resolved peacefully and without violence.
Oh no.
Okay.
Lo, there, space pirates. We are nothing but simple prisoners of this ship. If at all we may pass uncontested, I would appreciate the hospitality.
The little one with the big sword looks at you and goes, "We don't care about you. We kill the captain."
Did he say he killed the captain?
He said, "We kill captain." You
I
can
have
imply
no-
that they are attempting to do so.
I have no allegiance towards the captain of this ship. I was their prisoner not long ago. I would merely enjoy not being stabbed right now.
Oh God.
If you would let us pass in peace, we shall not bother you.
Drunga's just down there like, "I thought we had an agreement, Crim."
Oh wait, did we have an agreement?
Look,
Yeah, you were gonna help Drunga get to the captain, and she was gonna talk you guys up.
I didn't hear that part. I forgot about that part. My bad. Oh, well,
Oh great! Now we might have enemies of both sides.
You can backpedal that if you want.
fine.
You can backpedal that if you want.
Yeah, I can back.
Look, I think,
backpedal that one.
could I
Yeah,
try and just ease Drunga's nerves and be like, look, Crim's just trying to get us past these lot so we can help the captain.
So are you keeping it, or are we retconning this conversation?
I don't want Crim to lie, but that is a good strategy. Let me think on the hierarchy. It means he doesn't want to lie.
Well, I mean, in
However-
this one, Crim doesn't think that he's lying, right?
Well, he is passing them.
No, Crim would have remembered the conversation, of course. However,
Right,
on the
okay.
hierarchy it needs, Crim would rather lie now and avoid a fight if he can, as he is not very violent by nature. So I guess it would be a lie. We keep the conversation, but it was a lie. Do I have to
Okay.
roll for anything? Or diplomacy?
No, Borby believes you.
You're big. I like you.
Thank you.
You join crew.
I do not seek to become a pirate today, thank you very much. I would simply like to pass through. I have no inclinations towards looting, pillaging, and the like.
And stay on burning space oak then. You go wherever, but we a kidding, Captain.
So that is your prerogative. Come, Nugget, the rest.
Question.
Okay, so you peek back down and tell us that we can just move around.
Are we able to?
I will state, you would have to continue going up this staircase to get to the captain,
Shit.
Yeah.
which is where they're like all pointing their guns.
Okay. Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yoki?
How about one of us drops a grenade up there and then runs back down like we did? Like, oh wait, that's the wrong way, and then walk back down. Act like it doesn't,
Okay, I like it.
Ah.
I will allow that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
Is this
Are you
being
going to tell
communicated
anybody
to us?
that you're doing this, or are you just going to drop a tier 8 frag grenade on the ground
I
and
am
not tell
going to do my
anybody?
best as we're walking, like, kind of like in between the stairwell in this matter. Like, whisper it down the lane kind of deal.
Okay.
So
Are we
I
playing
obviously like
Chinese
whisper
about
to
a frag grenade.
yes, but I'm going to, like, one of us needs to drop one, and it's probably the first person that's in the front. Nugget. Just saying.
Nugget, we just determined that we were supposed to pass by
Okay,
according to
fine.
the conversation
Well-
with Grim, correct?
I thought okay. My inclination is that the door is sealed right now, and they are trying to get in through door.
But okay, yeah. So here's the sitch, right?
Okay.
So this staircase goes between the main floor, the upper floor, and then finally the bridge. It's all from the same staircase. There is a door sealing off the bridge, and also every time one of like the goblins tries to go up the stairs, they get shot at. And then every time one of them throws a grenade up the stairs, the door closes.
Right, okay.
So they are in a
Could
stalemate.
Could I try get to the front of the queue here?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shout up. Will Lieutenant Borby let me get to the other stairs?
Well,
You stop.
so
We kidding, Captain.
Yes, but if you let me talk to whoever's trying to stop you from going upstairs, maybe I can get you upstairs.
I don't know. Nobody's smarter than Captain Qualapan. You don't look smarter than Captain.
I'm going to pretend I didn't take offense to that. And I'll let you reword that.
I will not. Captain Qualapan is smartest captain.
And all the other ones shout on unison.
Captain Qualapan, smartest captain.
Safe to say Cammy takes this very personally.
oh god, here we go.
And just, can I telepathically communicate to multiple creatures at a time?
Yes, I also forgot that we're currently in turn order, and it was still just Crib's turn to do shit.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Well,
For the moment, since you guys aren't
look like
Yeah, I
since you
figured
guys
battle
aren't
was,
actually
like,
entering
canceled
into
because-
combat,
yeah.
we can drop initiative for the moment, but we're gonna keep this order.
okay.
So I'm just going to communicate with all the crew, like everyone who I'm hanging with, or is it like a one-to-one thing?
I don't know. That's on your race sheet, man. I gotta check.
God damn it!
I don't fucking. You expect me to have this entire fucking book memorized?
You know what I do? I do suspect you to have it
Is-
entirely memorized.
Are you also a Sheeran?
No, Lashunta.
No.
Lashunta can mentally communicate with any creatures within 30 feet of whom you can communicate with multiple creatures at the same time. It states that it is just as difficult to
Okay.
listening to multiple people speaking. So
That's
if you have
fine, 'cause
ADHD,
I'm not
absolutely
looking.
not.
I'm not looking to have responses. I'm just looking to send out a message.
Yeah,
So it's basically it's going to be the equivalent of shouting to a room of people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm literally just going to say, from my head, Krim, I hope you've got that grenade, because I would very much like you to throw it. Everyone else, get down below.
Ooh, the grenade. Throwing it.
Why did you have to be first in turn order, damn it?
Oh. Prim,
Well, we're dropping. What do you call it for now? Turn order.
Yeah, we're going back into turn order. Chris, what are you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
Unless someone else wants to throw it and we just wait until it gets to their turn. I'm next, so I can.
yeah, am I
just
allowed
do
to
it.
hold turns? Because I'm not sure if Krim is going to be able to do this thing.
You spend your turn conflicted.
Wait, hold on. Why did I just... Guys,
I've
wait.
in this case, spend your time getting down the stairs.
Sure, wait, guys, we we're friends with them now. Mr. Captain, Lieutenant Borby, was it?
Yes. What is it, big one?
Would you mind allowing us this way up the stairs? One of our companions seeks to go up there for some reason.
No. Captain up there. Captain, don't let anyone up. We kill Captain.
I see. Well then, carry on. And then Krim is going to waddle his large self back down the stairs and let somebody who knows how to use a grenade pass first.
Alrighty. This goblin throws a grenade up the stairs. It detonates against the door. Borby shouts encouragement to his boys.
We can do it. Enough and we break the door.
Tavi is going to shoot the door. It does nothing. This other goblin is going to throw a grenade. It does nothing. Kamiya, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm basically telling everyone to get the fuck down.
Uh-huh.
Back down to the
So-
lower floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll put Krim in the darkness for a little bit. Just, you know.
How
Just put him on the bottom, the
to
top
get
of the.
back up here?
Amia,
If stores-
in terms of everyone who's still up here, you're last. You're going last out of like me, you, and Nugget.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna telepathically communicate to you. Bear didn't want to work. I'm going to get Nugget down. Just chuck it and run. And I'm just gonna go, well, Borby, you have successfully convinced me. You and your entire crew must be so much smarter than us for just repeatedly trying to throw a grenade through the door that keeps shutting. We'll let you carry on. And just, I'll grab Nugget and walk hastily down the stairs.
Maybe not so stupid. Understands that Skittermander are best peoples.
Can we just chuckle stairs up there? Sure.
Nugget. Or I assume, Kami, you're going down the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
And I'm trying to, like, drag Nugget with me.
Nugget, do you let yourself be dragged?
I feel like Kamiya probably does not have the strength in order to drag Nugget, he will slowly walk down the stairs, slowly muttering, "Messy, messy, messy."
All right,
Uh,
Centurion.
So, did they already throw the grenade?
No,
not yet.
Kamiya told Imai to throw a grenade.
And I let everyone know that someone was about to throw a grenade telepathically.
Okay. I want to
So
walk
you
up the
would be
stairs.
aware of the plan.
Okay, you walk up the stairs.
I'm gonna go right next to Eva.
Okay.
I kind of like nudge her to like essentially like give me the grenade for a moment.
You also have a grenade.
I know I do.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, so it's my turn now?
No, it's Centurion's turn. He's asking you for your grenade.
I stare at his hand and go, "Why are you nudging me?"
Thighs. I kind of like sneakily like take out my grenade and just hold it behind my back kind of deal to kind of signify it. And I give her, I give Eva the kind of eyes, like I put it. Okay, you get it?
Behind her back too. Mimicking you.
You're trying to do subtext with the one character that has no
Exactly.
concept of it.
Congratulations! It has been 2 hours into our session, into our campaign, and I can without a doubt say that you are the most dysfunctional party I have ever had. This is
already
amazing.
Something, guys.
Okay,
go.
Nomad size. I don't know how fast. Are we still technically in?
Yes,
can move as
we are
much
still
as
in
we want.
initiative.
But-
No, you have 30 feet of movement.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
You spend about 5 to get up here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Do I have
Kamiya-
it?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I just
do
want to
I-
quickly
Yeah,
work
go on, go
out. Does Kamiya know how far the radius of tier 8 frag grenade would be?
Ah, Kamiya
Like-
would know.
Yeah. Does Tamiya would it blow through the ceiling?
So, the lethal damage of the frag grenade, as is with all grenades mechanically, well, most grenades, there are some that are a bit higher, is a 15-foot radius.
Right.
That's not that.
And a
bad.
tier 8 frag grenade deals 20 d6 piercing damage.
We'll be fine.
So maybe.
So we'll be fine downstairs, or should we
Maybe.
back away from
How?
where the equivalent area is?
You
How
think
are-
that you'd probably be fine, maybe? Question mark?
Okay. Then I'll probably just take a little step back when coming downstairs. I just wanted to know. I apologize for butting in.
Oh, good.
So, 2 questions. One, am I able to move to the top of the stairs and then back down the stairs?
Absolutely.
Okay. 2. How long does it take for a grenade? How does a grenade work functionally? How many? Does it have a certain amount of turns, or does it just blow up?
It just blows up when you throw it. So I'd say they're impact grenades.
Right.
You to
Okay,
do
so I
fancy
wouldn't
things with
have to
grenades,
pull
you
a
need
pin.
I
You
can't
need a
just
string
drop
of
it on
feet.
the floor and then just walk back on the downstairs. Right?
Well, it doesn't actually say that they're impact grenades, so I guess it takes technically 6 seconds to explode.
So a turn.
Yeah. It takes your turn to explode because the way that the turns work isn't actually really works in physics, but here we are. So yeah, it takes your turn. It'll blow up at the end of your turn, I'll say. Because
Okay.
technically, if you had multiple actions, you could throw multiple grenades. It would
Can
go
I-
off, etc. You know.
Can I drag Evie back down by that function then? AKA, do I have enough movement to do so?
Movement, yes. Action economy,
No.
because I don't fully know the action economy of this setting. I'll say for now,
If it-
yes.
Okay. I want to walk up there. and act like I'm trying to find something. Like, oh shit, where is that one damn thing? Right, as I like try to like look around these people, yeah. Obviously not in the way of gunfire.
Yeah.
Doing that.
You have to like
and
duck
then,
every once in a while.
Yeah, and then just kind of like as I'm like kind of slightly crawling around trying to find, I'll just drop the grenade on the floor and then drag him back down. Is that doable?
Yes. Are you gonna resist being
Nah.
pulled down? Okay.
I'm gonna, as we're leaving, I'm gonna throw my own grenade in there without pulling the pin.
Oh god. I mean, I did tell her to just throw a grenade.
Oh my
That
god.
is specify.
That's on me. Like,
Oh.
thanks, Nomad, for stepping in there. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you would have been
Then-
fucked.
So that's exactly why I did it. Because I've known Eva for 3 months, and I know the fact that she can't.
I'm gonna tell you something funny here in a minute. So Centurion, you and Imai get back down to the bottom of the stairs.
So like right at the bottom, like right here.
Yeah. You guys get down there. Boom! Centurion, roll me 20d6.
Okay. You just
Oh,
slap
I just had a thought. What if most of these guys are holding grenades as well?
Oh no.
That's
Wait.
what I was about to bring up. The whole chain
How do
reaction.
I roll in this thing? Is it exclamation mark roll in this?
/R space 20d6. No caps.
86. I think this is gonna say in chat.
Jeez.
I cannot see that. It does not let me.
It does 66 damage.
Right.
Is
You
Morphe
then
okay?
hear a second explosion. Imai, roll 20d6.
Guys, do you think Borby is okay?
Yeah,
He'll
I'm
be
sure
fine.
he's fine.
As I hear the second explosion, you'll be fine.
I'm more worried about the structural integrity of this floor.
That was my point.
How much did you
Oh my
just?
god!
77 piercing damage. Calculated with the reduction from their various armor, you go up the stairs and find splatter across the walls.
Oh, not so smart now, are you?
Krim holds a hand to the splatter that looks particularly Borbus. I apologize for lying, my friend.
Which one telepathically communicated to us?
That'd be me.
I look at you and go, you kind of have to take robots seriously, or literally.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up earlier, but I guess in the heat of the moment, it kind of just, you kind of forget sometimes.
Yeah.
Wait, did Borby's cool flaming
See,
sword
I
survive?
haven't had to talk to a robot since. You know what? Never mind.
Okay.
No.
Aw.
None of their equipment survives. You find scrap bits of stuff.
that
I like crap.
had to be the funniest interaction I've ever had in any kind of role-playing scenario of just
You
throw
dealt-
a literal grenade.
143 points of damage. Everything
That's
up there
beautiful.
is destroyed.
That's beautiful.
I like how my grenade only went off because Centurion's grenade went off.
Now, here's what I'm going to tell you that was funny. If Centurion did not throw his grenade, and Imai only threw hers without the pin pulled, one of the goblins was going to look down, think, oh, cool, free grenade, pull the pin and throw it upstairs. Which would have blown the door off.
Huh.
The bad ending narrowly
Because
averted.
that is significantly more damage than these goblins' grenades do.
Okay.
Nugget will
Bravo.
gingerly hand Centurion his grenade.
Like, this, like, it's not even like a Hiroshima where the outline of their bodies is on the wall. No, there's just liquid. It's not visibly, like, blood or anything. It's a mix of just the body. It's gone. They're gone.
I do abhor violence.
Centurion,
I've seen worse on live peaks.
Centurion gladly takes the grenade.
Are they still firing down from upstairs?
No. There is silence from upstairs. Drunga comes up the stairs and just looks at Centurion. This is why those are illegal.
Oh, sorry, I Centurion just kind of chuckled a bit.
Why do we
I wasn't the one to stock the ship.
Camilla walks up the next flight of stairs and knocks on the last door.
Drunga will just, like, as you go to walk up the stairs, will kind of just put her hand on your shoulder. It's just, perhaps not the smartest move. I should go so they do not shoot you.
You know what? Fair point. Thank you, Drunga.
Captain! It is Specialist Drunga. And you see, I'm just gonna move you guys. The door opens, and a dwarvish woman comes out, flanked by 4 of the security guards. Well, I see you armed the prisoners. Well, I guess in this situation, that is fine. So, hold on, I am... You hear the, sounds of, plasma fire fade. And it goes back to eerily quiet space. I suppose I should thank you.
Is that all?
You didn't have to come up and help us, but you did.
Oh, yes, because it appeared that you had it all under control, didn't you?
That's not what I meant. I meant that you could have done anything else, but you chose to come and help us.
It was in all of our best interest to make sure that you survived. We are also stuck on this ship.
Well, I do suppose it is a tragedy that the prisoners we were transporting were all killed in the pirate raid. Congratulations on your freedom.
I kind of just look left and right and go, what?
But we are not dead. We are alive.
Christ, and none of you understand double entendre.
I do.
Thank you! Why
But
is the 10-foot bear the only one that understands this here?
I have an intelligence score of 18.
The point I'm trying to make, MI, is that I am writing your records off as though you had died in this attack as a thank you. You're free again.
Much appreciated.
Well, that solves one issue, but you're just gonna send us off in a escape pod? That's hardly.
No. We're going to dock at the Citadel. What you do from there is your own choice. But you won't be prisoners. There's plenty of other work to do on the edge of the galaxy. Or you can wait until another ship shows up that can bring you somewhere else. Of course, you'll need to earn money to pay them.
Just
free, of
kind of
course.
telepathically broadcast just the, do they pay at the Citadel?
Of course they do. There's plenty of people willing to hire mercenaries to do various jobs.
Then I will want to go.
have my mother do not need to be on ship anymore.
And what will you do now?
Find someone who can fix.
Fix, you say?
Well, I might have a thing or two that could possibly do it, but I really don't know.
One more thing. Please don't use any more of those grenades on this ship. I don't know if
Will
the
do.
hull can handle it. And she kind of just
Well,
like, you can see that she's like, you can just barely see a tint of sweat on her forehead. The floor beneath you is visibly bent.
Camilla pulls out the grenade that they have, which is currently unused. Well, it would be a shame if we were to, dock and then all of a sudden there appears to be a oil leak at the docking bay. You wouldn't happen to have any clothing or anything to get us started on the Citadel, would you?
You don't need to threaten me. I was already gonna give you clothing so you don't show up looking like prisoners.
Well, hey, in the line of work I'm familiar with, threatening is usually the only way to get results.
That sounds like a very poor line of work, friend.
Believe me, it's one of the most common ones in the galaxy.
For a person that looks to bribe your way out of it, you seem very gun-ho.
Well, what can I say? Sometimes your words will get you where you want to go, and sometimes you've got to use a tier 8 frag grenade.
Sench can't help but to chuckle. Yeah, I suppose so.
It's amazing. Or like, again, telepathic. It's amazing you guys haven't blown each other up this yet.
Well, don't count your blessings just quite yet. We still have to actually get off this ship.
I meant you all as a species, as Nugget walks off.
You can't say that.
Never!
Damn.
Camilla follows after.
Random question: if somebody speaks to telepathically and somebody else can speak telepathically, do they hear that? Like, do they overhear it or no?
Oh.
So, like,
Well,
if A...
telepathically is a conscious thing, right? It's
So
like
if
a
A
conscious
telepathically speaks to B and C is also telepathic, would they hear it? Is that what you're
Yes.
asking?
That is what I'm asking.
I would say no.
Okie dokie.
Because telepathic communication is a conscious decision to talk to an individual or a group of people.
I almost equate it to text messaging.
Exactly.
That's-
Well,
It's
text
like
messaging
you
can
either
be hacked and then
DMing
looked
someone
at
or
by the
sending a
NSA.
group
Well,
is that not what detect thoughts is?
exactly, and I'm saying that another telepath can't just do that, is my point. Without using detect thoughts or,
Well, what's
or
the
simple
point?
spell.
I only get one a day. So.
As we're walking upstairs, Centurion jostles Ema's hair. Good job. You did well.
It's holographic. Your hand goes right through.
I still do it. Out of spirit.
I love it.
She stares at you for a moment before walking away.
Alrighty, you guys are given general free range of the ship, although encouraged to, like, hang out on this deck. Just because they have, shit that they need to, like, that the crew needs to do on the upper decks to keep the ship running. You will find, exploring the ship, as you guys would get there first before anybody else does. Scroll this up a little bit. You do find two of the guards and the ship's lieutenant dead in the conference room, with more signs of grenade fire.
Search him.
Yeah, trying to run up and search.
I'm just heading up there as fast as possible.
Chasing Holtz.
As we're going down the hallway, though, since Ima, was it?
Am I?
You spoke earlier of having something that you needed fixed.
She nods.
May I see what it is? If it's a technological component, I may have the ability to.
She holds in her hands a very fried motherboard.
I'm sorry, the name gets me every time. Nougat. Can I run some sort of check to see?
She doesn't hand it to you, by the way. Just
no. Like an examination. Can I run a check to examine it with my eyes? Or do I need something? Do I need to actually like touch it, diddle it?
You'd think there'd be like an engineering skill.
There is.
Oh, there is! I'm done. Yeah, run it. Give me an engineering check.
Ballin'. I love those.
But at what cost?
17. Yeah. Quiver, did you determine like what specifically was wrong with it?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Give me like 1 second.
Yeah, take it down.
As I Google common motherboard problems.
You thought the bear was stung. You thought the bear was
like really, really damaged. Like
there's a couple
almost
of things
unfixable.
that it can do. It can be there is a battery always on certain motherboards that could have burnt out, caused acid damage. It could literally just have busted pins as well.
Maybe it's not a motherboard at all. Maybe it's just really good cardboard.
Yes. Someone convinced me that it's fucking.
This isn't a motherboard. This is
the cardboard was a motherboard.
So you're looking at this motherboard. There's a couple components that are missing, like various connections, as well as you notice with that. 17. Sorry, hiccups. That there are several spots where the I don't know the technical term of it. Basically the gold fucking glyphs that you see on technology are like damaged.
Resistors.
Sure. where it's damaged, and so the connections are severed. A lot of places with burns, and there's even one spot that literally has like a hole in it from probably a laser.
This is extensive physical damage. Require replacement parts that I don't currently have available. However, may be able to salvage from the ship.
She looks down at it, then back up at you, then down at it again, then just puts it in her backpack.
Keep an eye out for any similar motherboards as we comb through the ship and all that it has available to. I can't promise I can fix it even with the available parts. However, willing to try.
She stares.
So
I shall take that as a form of affirmation.
Am I on your character sheet for the motherboard? Write that it has a hole in it, damage resistors, and missing connections. Those are the three specific things that will need to be repaired in order to fix your motherboard.
Okie doke.
Now, as for you two,
I'm gonna scoot past because I know that cameo wants that.
Could you repeat the issues? Hole in it?
it has a hole in it, damaged resistors, and missing connectors.
Okay, gotcha.
So, Kimia, on Gogrin, you find a similar setup to before. You find the baton and the pistol. You do find his scatter gun, which I will...
What does a scatter gun fall under in terms of firearms?
It is long arms projectile. It is a utility scattergun.
I think I'm gonna pick. I'll pick that up.
As opposed to a casual scattergun?
Obviously.
You also find he has his S-Tex suit, which is a form of light armor, and a 150 cred chip.
I'll leave the creds, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna do something once
is
the bear
the-
leaves, by the way.
Does the light armor look? I assume it's because it's Gogron, and it's very much sort of standard armor for the security. That it doesn't look that formal.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, none of the armor that that the standard guards are wearing is like formal armor. It's a pretty basic armor.
I think Camille looks at it and goes, "Nah, it's not my style," and just moves on.
What were you saying?
But in the same breath, picks up the giant scattergun and slings it onto their back.
I want to take note of this. Hey, you planning on using that thing?
Maybe.
If not, I'll take it off your hands. There obviously going to be something better on one of these guys for sure, yeah?
Well, that depends. If you can find me something better, it's all yours.
Sure. Let me scoot by and I'll help you see what's on
of
these
course.
guys. Alright, and I'm going to go up to the lieutenant.
Quiver, what were you saying before?
After the bear leaves me alone, I want to do something real quick.
Okay. On the lieutenant, you find that she is wearing ceremonial officer plate, which is heavy armor. And a little bit of context. So the the S-Tex bodysuit gives you a +1 to your kinetic armor class. The ceremonial officer plate gives you a +6 to your energy armor class and a +8 to your kinetic armor class.
Yeah.
She also has an advanced semi-auto pistol,
Alright.
as well as a 200 crit chip.
I want to take the credits. I want to take all three of those things. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna walk over to Camille. Said something about style, yeah?
Now that is more like it.
He chuckles. What you say? The clues for this? Scattergun?
Hold on. Do I have to have proficiency in order to use heavy armor?
Good question.
No, you do
Usually,
not,
anything.
but like certain classes and stuff like that have bonuses to armor.
Yes, and take note that every piece of armor has like a maximum defense or maximum dex bonus. And most heavy armor is going to cap you at a +2. So if you are a dex user, heavy armor is not really for you. But if you're not a dex person, ceremonial plate armor is level 4 heavy armor.
I think I'll take the ceremonial plate then.
Alright.
Will.
Yeah, I'll trade.
Hell
I
yeah.
hand over the scattergun.
Thank you, thank you.
By the way, if the stats could be sent for the scattergun in general, appreciate it. For Nomad's sake,
Yes.
at this point.
They are
Appreciate
also
it.
all in the standard equipment
Oh,
section of the
yeah,
book.
it'd be core rulebook, wouldn't it?
But I will send them, yes.
Gotta find the ceremonial plate now.
Where do you put the weapons? It seems like you have like a special spot for them.
Well, I've been using NPC sheets for these guys. So for you, I would throw the item in your equipment, but then there's the attacks tab, and you can add an attack.
I see.
Toggle attack details, and then you change all the stuff. How many dice of what size, any modifiers that you have for whatever reason. I have no idea what a Solarian crystal is.
just checking. Is it the ceremonial plate commander?
No, it is the
No.
ceremonial plate officer. It is at the bottom of page 197. It's the last thing on that first heavy armor tab.
Okay. Brilliant. See it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was on the wrong page.
Yeah. And then her pistol, the advanced semi-auto pistol. And then on the last guard, Elwyn, you find she's got an Aztec suit, a baton, pulsecaster pistol, and utility scattergun. So the same as Gogrin. And then she has a 70 cred ship and a 700 cred ship. That was the one that Kamaya had given her.
What's the damage ability? Is there a like what is it through? Is it technically none in that matter through strength, dex, charisma? Damage
Yes, guns and
Yeah.
grenades do not get a damage bonus.
I thought so. I'm just making sure.
Unless you have a special thing for it, but yeah, they're not affected by your stats.
Gotcha. And the ammo it had was
So where are you getting the 2 for your damage mods?
you know what it was? I was looking at the semi-auto. My fault.
Because either way, you don't put a damage mod on there because it's a gun. You don't get
I just put a 0 damage mod.
yeah. It does a D4, but it does it in a 15-foot cone. That's what the scatter gun is for.
Yeah, I put that in the notes. So
Yeah.
I don't get bonus to my attack, like my chance to hit.
That since it's toggled as a ranged attack, it automatically gives you that +2, which I believe is from your dex. And then that will go up as your dex and your basic attack bonus increases.
Okay, there's no bonus. There's no benefit. All right.
Yeah.
I actually might have a what do you call it? I'll look later on if there's a feat that I have that's a weapon specialist.
Yeah. And then okay, Amai, you wanted to do something.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some distance from everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and let me open up the whole ship for you guys.
Oh my eyes.
Flashbang.
Oh my god, there's a ship in here.
Oh,
Oh,
terrifying.
Once I'm far enough away, I'm gonna read the name on the check that was given to the person I looted.
Oh, on the cred ship.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a name on it specifically. I just stated that it was. Wait, you're talking about like the big 600 cred, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Because
it doesn't have a specific
Imai
name on
has
it.
realized that those guards were bribed, and that's why the other character, I'm still learning names,
Kamaya.
sorry, Kamaya, was getting free stuff. She's trying to see where Kamaya's from, basically.
So the cred ships are basic currency. They're each like they're almost each like a gift card kind of thing where they're loaded with a certain amount of money. And so like the only reason that guard had 2 cred ships on them was because they weren't at a station where they could like transfer the money into 1 cred ship or something like that. You know, it doesn't actually have a name on it. They're just like it's just like a standard like blank. Kind of like electronic device that states like how much it is worth.
Can I posit something?
Sure.
So these
Much
are
like-
easy to fake.
Much like coins. That you can tell where somebody's from if you look at the coins, because the coins will change like state by state, country by country. Maybe certain cred chips have little modifiers like they were from somewhere. Like, you know, a common Texas coin has like the Texas on it, or like a skull of the thing.
I didn't actually know that was a thing.
You never seen different coins? I'm sorry. I
No,
used
no,
to
no,
have
no,
a
no,
friend
no,
who
no, no.
had.
I know that the coins have, like, U.S. coins have different states on them. I was not aware of the idea that certain states had their own coin more. I thought it was just like the mint throws these coins
I'm
into
not-
sleeves and sends them out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they make them specifically for different states, but I know that there are like several coin series that are different state based. So maybe I'm conflating it. I used to have a friend whose dad collected coins, and he liked me so much that he gave me some coins. So I got vaguely interested in coins for 5 minutes.
I will say, as the resident European here, the euro, a lot of countries print their own designs on the euro, so it is very common to see like you could look at a euro and be like, oh, this is from so and so. Like there are some standard designs that a lot of countries share, but for the countries that print their own money, typically they will have their own custom.
See,
look.
you can tell this cred chip
Okay.
is from the planet Louisiana because it's got crawfish art all over it.
All
And
right.
it has a vague smell of gumbo to it.
All right, I like that. So as you're looking at this cred chip, and you can see that it has a made in stamp on it for Absalom Station.
Okay. Absalon Station. Writing that down.
I will put the exact spelling in chat because it is not phonetic. At least the way I said it.
All right.
Absolutely.
As for me, I'm gonna leave that last body for him up, and I'm just gonna go to the engineering room. I don't know where that is. Is that 11?
That is where Emai is.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna look for some clothes. God damn it!
For some what?
Engineering clothes. I don't know
Uh,
if we got out of, or he gave us the shirts.
so you would know that like there's like you could find that down in the cargo bay.
Okay, well then, I guess I did that. Then went to engineering because I'm very curious about it. Ship.
Absolutely. So yeah, you get a pretty standard Starship engineer's uniform. Pass by Emai on the way into engineering, and you can see. You ever seen the inside of a Ford F-150? Nah.
Oh god.
This starship's built Ford tough.
You ever,
Sponsored.
you ever drop a grenade onto 4 unsuspecting enemies, turning them into smithereens?
That's what it's like
That's
to
what it
drive
feels
the
like
new
to drive
Ford
Ford
F-150.
F-150.
Yo, Ford
You ever
sponsor.
You ever clear the Kessel Run in 14 parsecs? That's Ford.
I guarantee there is at least a Ford somewhere that's like the space-bearing kind.
It's not even a Ford Starship. It's just a Ford truck in space.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of customizing the look of these, because currently they look like Citadel armor guard. Guard armor.
No, this is not Citadel Guard. These guys are like private contractors.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, these guys don't work for the Citadel. These guys are private contractors that transport prisoners.
Okay. I was going to ask though, in terms of customizing how they look, is it like digital sort of overlay where it's like you can customize the color digitally, or is it a physical? You gotta spray paint that shit.
Fuck it, sure, yeah, we're in the future. Yeah, it's digital.
Okay, because I'm going
Fashion
to scroll through, and I'm gonna pick like a dark navy blue with gray paneling, and if I can, the insignia of I remember my own company.
Hammerhead
Weapon Systems.
Absolutely.
That's more like it.
Quick question, Crim.
Yes.
Or, what is your engineering level at, or skill?
Oh, let me check real quick.
What's your modifier?
Engineering is, of course, I have one rank in it. My current is 8.
I surprisingly have more than you.
How'd you do that?
Oh
How
shit,
dare
I mean to roll twice. Ah!
you would embarrass me.
Funny.
Well, that is, for the most part, what I had planned for today. The next session, we will start out with you guys arriving at the Citadel. And I will have some fun things planned for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Before
In-
we go,
Yes,
Okay. Check your chat. I believe you owe us something.
I already did it, but sure, I'll do it again.
Do it
you didn't
again.
hear it.
I did.
Hey!
That's 2 for the price of 1, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
You know
Never
what?
said we didn't do anything for you, chat.
Since we're doing a package deal, you get the other one.
Dude, fucking
Whoa!
package deal. Hell
Hello!
yeah.
And as I awaken something in Sylvia, that is where we're going to leave it for tonight. I will see you guys next week for Age of Titans, and back with this group in 2 weeks' time for the next session of the Citadel. Let us find somebody to raid.
All right.
Let's see who is up.
Wait,
oh,
hold on.
yes.
Do we have a name for our motley crew?
We haven't gotten around to that yet.
Yeah, we're not even like connected as a group.
Yeah.
Most of us don't even know each other's names.
Damn. Well, I guess you gotta find out next time.
There
on
you go.
Yulon. We're either called Age of the Stars or the Citadel, whichever
Age of the Funny.
works.
We are going to go raid Hellhound Havoc, who is doing, I believe, a 12-hour stream in celebration of getting affiliates.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Yo.
Make sure you show Hellhound your love and support, gang. Thank you guys for
Hellhound,
checking
if you ever
out.
get
I've been a
offered
bear.
partner, don't take it.
Looks like he's playing Neon White. I've never heard of this game before.
Oh,
Oh,
Neon
Neon
White.
White's awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to send you guys over to
Everyone go
Havoc.
show them love.
Give them loads of love. Spam emotes in their chat. And I will
Spam
see you
K-Hard.
guys next
Where
time.
can they find the VOD? Where can they find the VOD?
You can find the VOD at youtube.com/KRuleArtemio. Boy!
Bye!
Adios. Good day.